What is going on, mortals? Mortal T here, and today we're back on some more Immortals Fenyx Rising to go over what the new game plus is. So once you have gone through all the storyline in the game and you have defeated Typhon, gone through his vault and everything, gone through all the cutscenes, you will then be brought to this screen right here. So it says, congratulations, you have completed the main myth of Immortals Fenyx Rising. You can now continue your adventure with the season pass content or the new game plus option. You can also load a Typhon save to continue your progress on the Golden Isle before Typhon's defeat. So it basically gives you multiple options. Now unfortunately the DLCs haven't actually come out yet, so you can't actually continue with the season pass content because it is none at the moment. So that gives you two options. You can either load back in to the save before you went into Typhon's vault, because the game will automatically save it before you go in there, so you have an option to restore to that point. Then you can go around the rest of the island and discover what you missed out on, and gives you also access to upgrade your abilities even further, which is very, very cool. It's what I did exactly. So I've actually maxed out on everything I can do in the normal playthrough of the game, but this is where the new game plus comes in. So what is the new game plus? Well, if you just hover over this, it'll give you a short description. So this mode allows you to start your adventure anew while keeping most of your progression. You will keep your weapons, gear, mounts, wings, as well as your health, stamina, abilities, blessings and potions and crafting materials, and upgrade collectibles are also carried over. So I know that might be a lot to take in, but it's pretty clear. You basically get to keep everything that you've currently got down to the actual crafting materials that you already have, which is very, very nice. So that means you keep everything you have discovered within the game that you have picked up and you put on your character, or you upgraded your character with, you will get to keep. The only things you don't get to keep is the story progression. So that means once you start this, you will start a brand new game, well, a brand new story line. So you'll have to go through the entire storyline again. You'll have to uncover everything again, but you'll get to keep everything. So I'm actually going to start one right here. So here you have, starting a new game will override the current auto saves and blah 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 blah. So we're just going to select yes, and it will come on to the difficulty section. So if you have completed the game, you will get a new difficulty setting, which is nightmare mode. This is the hardest difficulty that you can get. So if you just click on it, it will give you like what it is. You enjoy a good story but prefer an intense challenge. This is meant for seasoned players ready to display the highest level of skill and strategy. Enemy difficulty, deadly, health regeneration, none, stamina regeneration, default, fall damage, default, myth challenge assistance, no assistance, heavily reduced timers. So that is what that difficulty entails. So you can choose whichever one you want. I'm actually going to select this one. So once you have selected your difficulty, it comes up with all your saved games. So yes, you have probably got a bunch of saves right here. So you can select whichever one you want to write over. So I'm not going to do that one. I'm actually going to do this one. So here you go. Once you have selected your save, you will yet again come to the beginning of the game, and this cutscene at the very beginning where you're introduced to Typhon and how he really dislikes the gods, so on and so forth. Once you pass that cutscene, you'll then get to the story between Zeus and Prometheus, where Prometheus is telling the story of Phoenix, and you'll get this really cool cutscene. So once you've gone through the cutscene, it will then bring you on to where you have to create your character. Now if you're happy with your character, you can just keep it the way it is. So you just hold the apply button down, and then you come to the very beginning of where you'll be able to control your character for the first time. So as you can see, I have got all the armor on that I had through my last playthrough. I have got everything. I have kept everything. So as you can see, I have got everything. If we go into here now, if we look at the map, everything on the map is covered up yet again, so you will have to uncover absolutely everything. You'll have to go through the storylines again. If we go over to our inventory right here, as you can see, swords, got them, axes, got them all, bows, got them all, and that's the same for everything, including all the wings, including all the tamed creatures that you've gotten, including all the phoenix skins as well. Includes everything, the amount of potions you had in your inventory, everything that you've upgraded. So if we go over to abilities, as you can see, we're actually maxed out already with some of the mastery levels applied to them as well. If you go over to your godly blessings, you will also have all these as well, which is really cool. So you could just play through the normal storyline till you'll get to the Hall of the Gods, just like you did before. So once you have made it back to the Hall of the Gods, you will realize that none of the gods are in their position where they were last time, and then yet again another cutscene with Hermes. He tells you what you need to do, because you're basically playing the storyline all over again.
Born of Gaia,
another cutscene. He tells you the story. A bunch of cutscenes at the very beginning of the game. It's kind of annoying, but then boom, you are back here where you were. So if you come over to the task board, you're going to consult it, and you will notice that all of your challenges have been reset as well. So that means you will have to go through every single challenge yet again. That also means you'll have to go through all the vaults that you have discovered before. When I mean vaults, I mean the Tartarus pits that you have to usually go into, complete the challenges so you can get some Zeus's lightning.
This is where you trek.
So it basically means that you have just reset like the story of the game. You basically completely reset the storyline, and you've reset the map, but you have not reset your character and all that your character has done, which is very nice, because it means now you can go and uncover everything that you uncovered before, but it will also allow you to continue upgrading your abilities and everything. So if we go over here, you'll actually see I'm actually maxed out on stamina, and I've got 10 levels into the stamina mastery, which is very nice. But it means I can go and uncover the vaults that I've already done and get more lightning, and then continue to upgrade the stamina even more, which is very cool. And you can do that on everything, on the godly abilities, on the potions, on your weapons. You can just continually upgrade your mastery levels, so the game just gets easier for you anyway. Even if you are on the nightmare mode, the more mastery levels you have, the game will progressively just become a lot easier to do. So when the DLCs do come out and you go on them and go and try and do them, they'll become a lot easier because the enemies won't actually bother you that much, and you can basically just play the story mode, which would be very, very cool. But there you have it, Immortals. That is it. That is the new game plus. You get to keep everything your character has done and all the stuff that you have uncovered, everything in his inventory, all your tames, all your potions, all your ingredients and everything. You get to keep all that, but it resets the storyline progression. So that means you'll have to do all the story again, and you'll have to uncover all the points of interest on the map that you will have to go to, like the Tartarus pits, like the ambrosia that you need to collect, and like the myth challenges that you had to do on your first playthrough. So Immortals, I hope this kind of explains it a bit, and I hope I've shown what I need to show off, and I'll hopefully see you Immortals in the next video.